New York City is requiring all teachers and staffers now to get the COVID-19 vaccine as the schools start to prepare for classes next month. Mayor Bill de Blasio announced yesterday that all staff members must have at least one dose by September 27th. I'd like to bring in New York City Schools Chancellor Meisha Porter for more on this. Chancellor Porter, thank you so much for being with us. It's a big day.
It is a big day. Thanks for having me.
All right, well, let's talk about what factors went into this decision and why you feel this requirement is so important for all staffers now to be vaccinated.
Well, I think the most important factor is our children, right? The most important learning that's going to happen is going to happen between teachers and students in our buildings, in our classrooms. And, you know, the FDA authorization only made our case even stronger to require that all of the adults be vaccinated so we can wrap a bubble of safety around our children.
So, Chancellor, what do you say to those teachers who disagree with this vaccine mandate and don't feel that they should be required to get the shot?
You know, this is a moment that's about us protecting our community, us protecting our neighborhoods, but also us protecting our schools. And so that's what I say that to everyone who is concerned about the vaccine, but particularly our teachers who've done so much hard work throughout the pandemic, teaching remotely, teaching in person. This is the additional extra layer of protection that we didn't have a year ago. And so let's use every tool. That's what teachers do. We use every tool in our toolkit to teach students, and this is a new one.
Well, you may remember, Chancellor, there were a lot of teachers that didn't want to go back into the classroom, right? There were a lot of different fears out there. So for these teachers who don't want to follow the mandate, what will happen to them? I mean, give me the blunt reality here. Will they be out of a job? And are you prepared for the possible backlash?
I expect that many, if not all of our teachers are going to comply. We're working with our union partners to bargain, you know, around what the potential consequences will be for folks who don't get vaccinated. But I've heard a lot of positive feedback from teachers around this. Teachers have already been going to get vaccinated. The UFT has shown that many of their members are already vaccinated. And so I think this is something we're doing together. And for those people who still have concerns, you know, I think the FDA cleared the way to alleviate some of those concerns.
But if they don't do it, will they be in your classrooms?
September 27th is the date that all DOE faculty members must have their first dose. More information to come.
All right. Well, while teachers will be required to get the vaccine, of course, children under 12 still are not eligible. How are you going to protect everyone within that? And with this highly contagious Delta variant, will there still be testing, and what will that involve?
Yep. And so, again, I'm going to lean in. Our first level of protection is going to be getting all the adults vaccinated. We will still have masks in schools. We will have testing for our students. And so New York City has done a phenomenal job of being the gold standard for health and safety throughout this pandemic. We're going to continue to work with our partners at DOH and MH, our doctors, to make sure that everything we do, that we layer on all of the additional mitigating strategies in our elementary school classrooms where students are under 12 and not eligible to be vaccinated, and across our school system as well.
All right. And by the way, I love your mantra, lean in. As you know, and I know, New York City classrooms, they can be small, and it's hard to socially distance, right? So how are you going to deal with your crowded city schools and the health threat?
I want to just give a great shout out to our principals and our superintendents. Our superintendents are working one-to-one with each and every school to develop a plan to get to 3 feet. And, you know, if there is a room that's an issue, we'll either take it offline or we will work to add additional layers of health and safety into that classroom. This is New York City, but we can do this. We can get this done like no other city can.
New York City Schools Chancellor Meisha Porter. We will follow up in September to see how it's going. Thanks so much, Chancellor.
Thank you so much.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.